I have cried the whole day, and it was very challenging because I'm amongst people and I'm supposed to be socializing, but I can't because my friend is gone. My brother is no longer here. The president of the United Independent Movement has bowed out. And I just want to thank him. I've actually done all my thank yous while he was still with us. I am at a loss for words. Mense we anticipated it. We were kind of preparing for it, but when it happened, it still shocked us. So I just want to say the following to everybody that is with us. Every single UIM member and supporter, the Mariskas, Jenny, Lorena, Ellen, Joanne, almal, ek dink Kobus is ook hier, baie dankie. Thank you so much. Janula, for always asking how is Neil. Everybody that has been concerned. And here's the other thing that I would like to share with you. We were not, we didn't have the right, we as members of the UIM, to just divulge intimate information of Neil's state of mind or Neil's state of health and so on. It wasn't our place to do so. It is the right of the family to do so. En ek weet jy sal nou nie omgee dat ek nou die volgende gaan sê nie. It was very upsetting this morning that we honored the request of the family to please can we as the family of Neil de Beer please have the privilege of breaking this news ourselves. Let us deal with this first, and then we will go public, and then the UIM obviously will go public. But then some fool just went and net uitgeblaker, en toe is dit geskryf op 'n blad, Neil de Beer van die UIM sterf. So 'n koue aankondiging, so onsensitiewe aankondiging. And I'm still going to deal with that because I feel it is totally uncalled for. But yeah, that's the one thing that I wanted to say. Julle ken my, ek moet eers die goede uitsorteer wat uitgesorteer moet word. Our friend is no more with us. It's a surreal thought. Here's the irony. I came to Kimberley and we went during the live when I was unable to join because I kept on sending the invite, but we just couldn't connect. But as I say, maybe it was God sent. I went and I read some of the information about the mines and so on. And there the De Beer story was also told, how the two brothers, the diamonds that were found on the farm, etc., etc. And I thought, how amazing that I'm reading about the lineage of this giant. We have lost a phenomenal giant of a man. So you ask myself, death, where is your sting? Where is your sting? Out of all the people, Neil de Beer is the one that has to bow down today, or who has already bowed down. The 30th of August, 2025, will be a day etched in my mind for the rest of my mind, because it's exactly 3 days after he was baptized, 27th of August, 2023. God will work it out. I take my refuge to God. When things don't make sense, I take my refuge to God. And here's the other thing that I would like to share with every one of you. It was Neil's right to make the decisions about his body and his life. Dit was sy reg. No one should say whatever they want to say, especially write on Facebook and on pages and so on. It's not your place. It's not your right. This man has changed my life forever. I will never, ever, ek sal nooit ooit vergeet dat ek 'n man ontmoet het met die naam van Neil de Beer. En hoe hy my lewe verander het. My lewe was op pad hierdeur en hy kom in my lewe en hy stuur dit hierdeur. And as I'm sitting here, myself and the SG of the United Independent Movement, Jacques Taljaard, we said to one another, we will continue with the legacy of Neil de Beer. We will not stop because we understood and we still understand what his heart was all about. And his heart was about equality, fairness, good lives for every South African. That's all he wanted. Nothing more, nothing less. And he did it up until the last. Guys, you saw him on Biz News the last time. He was still fighting. He was still pushing. I hate crying in front of the camera, but I can't stop my emotions right now. To Reese and Monet and Aiden and I forgot the other son's name. And Neil's mom, my deepest, heartfelt condolences. Neil was so proud of his children. He was so proud and he loved his children. He loved his grandchild. Let me tell you something which is very interesting. We both laughed about it. My grandson was born on Neil's birthday 2 years ago. So his birthday is also on the 27th of October. Neil would have turned 57 on the 27th of October. Both Neil and myself, our daughters, share a birth date, which is the 18th of August. When we found that out, we laughed. We're like, oh, that's weird. So I will never forget this man. Never. And I know that whatever waarvoor hy gestaan het, waarvoor hy geleef het, sal voortleef in die lewens van sy kinders en sy kleinkind. Death is so unfair, guys. Oh, wow. Death is so unfair. Like, I'm sorry, I keep on asking, why Neil? Why did he have to go? Why now? I remember our last discussion, he said, VP, ek gaan dit dalk nie maak vir 2029 nie, maar jy moet hulle moer hulle. You know his words, those were the words that he always used, and I understood exactly what he meant. So SG, and the rest of our brilliant winning team, you know who you are. I'm not going to name names because I might forget someone. Ons almal gaan nou hande vat. We're going to push forward. We're going to push forward and have this dream of this man in our hearts, in our minds. Everything that we do it in honor and glory of God, but in the name of the legacy of Neil de Beer. Because because we can't give up now. Ons kan nie nou die graf in die lug gooi nie. We can't do it. We have to move forward. Yes, Erlita, the UIM will continue with what Neil wanted. Absolutely. He left great footprints, Shah. Jesse. Oh, yeah, Jesse. Jesse, I remember Jesse. Neil loved Jesse. Jesse is Neil's son. Loved Jesse. Proud of Jesse. Neil loved people, guys. For people who don't know, who never understood Neil de Beer, he had his mistakes. Hy was 'n mens geweest, but he loved people. He loved South Africans. And we will miss him. We miss him already. I have to tell you guys, I'm struggling. I can't imagine a Neil de Beer not alive anymore. It's a weird thought. It's a weird thought. I can still hear his voice, and I can see him. All he does, lives, going to the community, being in council. A giant has fallen in council. He was supposed to go to parliament. All he wanted to do is justice. Get justice for South Africans. So, we have the privilege of knowing a giant. And may this giant's legacy live forever. We will make it happen. Met God aan ons kant, kan ons nie verloor nie. So, dankie julle. Dankie vir al die boodskappe. Ek het myself geskei van my twee fone af. Baie boodskappe, baie oproepe wat ek mis. Ek kan nie nou praat nie, want as ek praat dan huil ek, en dit klink nou, dit is nie reg nie. Dankie vir al die politieke partye. Reverend Kenneth Meshu called this morning, and he did a prayer for us. Thank you to the DA who waited for us to do our media statement. Thank you for the Freedom Front Plus, who also waited for the UIM to do their media statement. Thank you very much for all the love, the outpouring of love that comes from everybody that knew this man. Now, for those who don't know who I am referring to, technologie is nie vandag aan ons kant nie. I just wanted to let everyone know whom we are referring to when we talk about Neil de Beer. Neil de Beer was the president of the United Independent Movement, and he has been battling cancer since 2021, and today, on the 30th of August, he has lost the battle. So we have lost a giant, but heaven has gained a phenomenal person. I can think of all the people that has gone before him, my mom included. My mom loved Neil de Beer. Oh, my mom was mal oor Neil de Beer. So that's who I'm referring to. He was a man of truth, a man of integrity, a man of respect, a man of love, compassion, and a very resilient person. So that's why we will miss him. We will miss him for the rest of our lives, because he has impacted our lives forever. Thank you very much. God bless you. We will stay in touch, and mag sy siel in vrede rus. I'm signing off now. Thank you.